Welcome to Coin Quest TV, where history, mystery, and numismatic passion come together. Today's episode takes us to South Africa to explore a fascinating and often talked about coin, the 1963 half cent. Though small in size, this coin carries a story that has captured the attention of collectors around the world. Settle in as we uncover its background, design, rarity, and the excitement surrounding its value. The 1963 half cent was issued during an important period in South African history. South Africa had recently adopted a decimal currency system in 1961, replacing pounds and pence with rands and cents. The half cent denomination was introduced to support everyday transactions at a time when prices were much lower than today. This coin reflects a nation adjusting to economic and political change. Struck in bronze, the 1963 half cent features a warm brown tone that ages beautifully over time. The coin is small and lightweight, making it practical for circulation during its era. Despite its humble appearance, the craftsmanship reflects the high minting standards of the time. Each piece was designed to be durable, clear, and easy to recognize. That on the obverse of the coin, we find a portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, a key historical figure in South African history. His image symbolizes the early European settlement at the Cape and holds deep historical significance. The portrait is finely detailed, even on such a small surface. This adds to the coin's visual and historical appeal. The reverse side displays the denomination 1/2 C, along with the year 1963. The design is simple and clean, focusing on clarity rather than decoration. This minimalism is one of the reasons collectors appreciate the series. It allows the historical context to take center stage. Although millions of half-cent coins were produced, many were heavily used in circulation. Over time, a large number were lost, damaged, or melted down. As inflation increased, the half-cent quickly lost its practical use. By the mid-1960s, the denomination was no longer needed for daily transactions. Because of this short circulation period, high-grade examples for 1963 are increasingly difficult to find. Coins that survived in excellent condition, especially uncirculated or proof-like examples, are highly sought after. Collectors carefully examine details such as luster, strike quality, and surface preservation. These factors play a major role in desirability. Another layer of interest comes from reports of special mint strikes and experimental pieces. Some collectors believe that a very limited number of 1963 half cents were struck under unique conditions. These pieces may show unusual metal composition, sharper details, or distinctive finishes. Such characteristics can dramatically increase collector interest. The mystery surrounding these rare examples has fueled stories within the numismatic community. Over the years, whispers of ultra-rare variants have circulated among collectors and dealers. These stories add excitement and intrigue to what might otherwise seem like a modest coin. For many, the chase is just as thrilling as the discovery. Now let's talk about value, the topic everyone is curious about. While standard circulated 1963 half cents are generally affordable, exceptional and rare specimens tell a very different story. According to collector discussions and private market reports, an extremely rare variant in extraordinary condition has been associated with a value of up to $3 million. This figure represents the highest levels of collector demand and rarity, often discussed in elite numismatic circles. That it is important to understand that such a value applies only to coins with unique characteristics and verified provenance. Certification by a reputable grading authority is essential. Without authentication, claims of extraordinary value remain speculative. Serious collectors always rely on expert evaluation. The idea of a small bronze coin reaching such heights captures the imagination. It reminds us that numismatics is not just about metal, but about history, scarcity, and storytelling. Coins like this become symbols of discovery and dedication. They show how hidden treasures can exist in unexpected forms. For collectors, the 1963 half cent represents an exciting opportunity. Whether you're drawn to history, design, or the possibility of rarity, this coin offers something special. Even common examples serve as meaningful pieces of South Africa's monetary past. Rare examples, if found, can be truly life-changing. That if you own a 1963 half cent, careful handling is essential. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can reduce its value significantly. Store it in a protective holder and consult a professional if you believe it may be special. Knowledge and patience are key in the world of coin collecting. The story of the South African half cent also reflects global trends. Many countries once used fractional denominations that later disappeared due to inflation. These coins now serve as historical markers of changing economies. They remind us how everyday objects can become artifacts. Collectors around the world continue to study and search for exceptional examples. Auctions, private sales, and collections are constantly being reviewed. Each new discovery adds another chapter to the coin story. This ongoing exploration keeps the hobby alive and exciting. Coin Quest TV, we believe every coin has a journey worth telling. The 1963 South 1964. This coin represents history, artistry, and exceptional value, making it a true treasure in the world of numismatics. Welcome to the historical background. Welcome to the historical era of the 1960s, a time of economic and political change in South Africa. The 2 Rand gold coin was issued during a period when gold played a central role in the country's global identity, as South Africa was one of the world's leading gold producers. Welcome to the significance of 1964. Welcome to the year 1964, which holds special importance for collectors. Coins minted in this year reflect both traditional craftsmanship and a turning point in South African monetary history, just before major shifts in global gold circulation. Welcome to the metal composition. Welcome to the rich composition of the 2 Rand gold coin. Struck in high-purity gold, this coin carries not only monetary worth, but also intrinsic value derived from its precious metal content, enhancing its desirability among investors and collectors alike. Welcome to the coin's weight and specifications. Welcome to the technical beauty of this coin. The 2 Rand gold 1964 features precise weight and diameter standards, ensuring uniformity and authenticity. These specifications were carefully maintained by the South African Mint to uphold international quality standards. Welcome to the obverse design. Welcome to the obverse side of the coin, which proudly displays the portrait of Jan van Riebeeck. This detailed engraving honors one of the most significant historical figures associated with South Africa's early colonial history. Welcome to the reverse design. Welcome to the reverse design, showcasing the elegant springbok antelope. The springbok is a national symbol of South Africa, representing grace, resilience, and national pride, all captured in fine artistic detail. Welcome to artistic craftsmanship. Welcome to the craftsmanship behind this gold coin. Every line, curve, and inscription reflects the skill of master engravers, making the 2 Rand gold 1964 not just a coin, but a work of art. Welcome to limited mintage appeal. Welcome to the importance of mintage numbers. Coins from this period were produced in limited quantities compared to modern issues, increasing rarity and long-term collector demand for well-preserved examples. Welcome to condition and grading. Welcome to the role of condition in determining value. Coins graded in higher mint states, with minimal wear and strong luster, are especially prized and can command exceptional prices in the global market. Welcome to global collector interest. Welcome to the worldwide appeal of South African gold coins. The 2 Rand gold 1964 attracts collectors from Europe, Asia, and the Americas, drawn by its gold content, history, and classic design. Welcome to investment potential. Welcome to the investment perspective. Beyond its beauty, this coin is viewed as a long-term store of wealth, combining the stability of gold with the appreciation potential of a rare collectible. Welcome to Auction Highlights. Welcome to the auction world, where exceptional examples of this coin have drawn intense bidding. Prestigious auction houses recognize the 2 Rand Gold 1964 as a standout piece within African and global numismatics. Welcome to the value discussion. Welcome to the value paragraph. One of the most exciting aspects of this coin. Rare and top condition examples of the 2 Rand Gold 1964 have been valued at approximately $3.1 million, reflecting its extreme rarity, historical importance, and premium collector demand. Welcome to preservation and storage. Welcome to proper care and preservation. To maintain its condition and value, collectors store this coin in secure, climate-controlled environments, often using professional gray holders and vaults. Welcome to cultural importance. Welcome to the cultural legacy of the 2 Rand Gold coin. It represents South Africa's rich gold heritage and stands as a symbol of national identity and economic strength during the mid-20th century. Welcome to why collectors desire. Welcome to the reasons collectors admire this coin so deeply. Its blend of gold purity, historical relevance, artistic excellence, and rarity makes it a centerpiece in any serious coin collection. Welcome to CoinQuest TV closing. Welcome to the conclusion of today's episode on CoinQuest TV. The 2 Rand Gold 1964 from South Africa is more than a coin. It is a golden chapter of history. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned as we continue our quest for the world's most fascinating coins.